high school football like never before. Highlights, instant reaction, and all the scores. 17 Sports Director Taylor Shaw brings you FFX, Friday Football Extra. Driven by Sangera Subaru and Dignity Health, Mercy and Memorial Hospitals.
Well, this was a crazy week. From the battle of the unbeaten to wild weather, week 4 of the 2022 high school football season has had just about everything. And we've got all the action from across this great county of ours. FFX starts right now.
Gather round. It's time for your FFX Game of the Week, powered by SCOE, your Southern California Orthopedic Institute.
Now, tonight's FFX Game of the Week also has a little bit of everything. 2 powerhouse programs, a storied rivalry, a rematch of last year's playoffs, and maybe a preview of what's to come. 17's Chris Burton joins us now with a breakdown of Liberty and Buchanan.
Well, Taylor, not just that, there was lightning, literal and figurative. We'll get to that in a second. But it is rare that a Week 4 matchup has playoff implications. Even rarer that a game that features 2 state-ranked programs that for the last 3 years have ended one another's seasons. Let's check it out. The Bears and Pats are ranked 1 and 2 in the Valley right now per Max Preps, respectively. And coming into tonight, clouds swirling overhead. Again, keep that in mind. Liberty jumped out to an early lead, up 7. Jace Nixon airs it out to Krishawn Kizzy. Makes a man miss, and he's off to the races. 91 yards in the score. Taylor, I think that's one of the longest passing plays I've ever called here on FFX. But the Bears didn't come all the way from Clovis to lie down flat. This is running back Michael Runnels. Finds a hole, breaks free. Well-named Michael Runnels, 50-yard TD, 14-7 Liberty. End of the half now tied at 14 all after driving the ball downfield. Fresno State commit Jaden Mandel calls his own number there. And this is Jace Nixon again. Who's he looking for? He's going to find up the middle a 29-yard touchdown. The Pats would face a 35-14 hole. They're doing the best to climb out of it now. That's Jace Nixon again on the short pass touchdown. But in this one, the Liberty Patriots mounting that comeback. They would be cut off because of Mother Nature. The officials called this game with about 11 minutes in the fourth quarter due to lightning. So this one ended up Buchanan 35, Liberty 27. But Taylor, you know, you hate to speculate, right? But this could have been, we're going to hear from Liberty head coach Brian Nixon real quick.
It's tough. It's, you know, they called it, they had to do what they had to do, and I understand that. But, you know, I really thought we had the momentum at that moment. Yeah. And, you know, it's hard on our kids to understand that, but it is what it is. And, you know, we're gonna face adversity in the course of this season. So that's a little bit of adversity, and how we respond is going to define our character.
Well, I mean, you heard Coach Nixon talk about what I was just going to talk about. Liberty building that momentum kind of third into the fourth quarter. And again, you hate to speculate. You hate to kind of get out there and question official decisions, especially when something like player safety is involved, right? But, you know, this is one that's going to be talked about, and especially, you know, could have playoff implications right there.
All right, Chris, that was one of the most anticipated games in the entire state.
It sure was.
They didn't even get to finish it.
I know.
Crazy. Liberty losing in that one.
I have a feeling we might see that one again now.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at Frontier. That is another big matchup. They're up north. They're trying to keep their record perfect. In fact, this is their best start since 2017. But in the first quarter, it was Bullpup running back Courtney Glass breaking a tackle, muscling up for the score. So the Bullpups up 7-0. The Titans, though, they would battle back. Malachi Statler gives it to junior running back Samuel Marquez. A strong run knocks things up at 7. It was a back-and-forth affair. Hanford quarterback Daniel Gomez with a dart to Donovan Smith. Slips past the tackle, and then he goes in untouched. That's a big man, and that's a fast man. Let's take a look at your score so far in this one. 49-47, a close one. That's your final. All right, still ahead on FFX. Are the Warriors for real? Tehachapi faces its toughest test yet as the Mountain Men travel to Wasco for a battle with the 2-0 Tigers. Highlights from this battle of the unbeaten next.
watching FFX, Friday Football Extra, powered by Sangera Subaru, serving Kern County for over 50 years. You're watching FFX, Friday Football Extra, powered by Dignity Health, Mercy and Memorial Hospitals. Hello, human kindness.
Welcome back. 3 programs are quickly establishing themselves as legit contenders. We'll start downtown where BHS hosted Stockdale. BHS coming off a bye, and despite starting 0-2, it was a 2-man fireworks show for the Drillers. First quarter, a Stockdale fumble and Ty Monterio is on it. He's got the scoop. He dodges a couple of Mustangs for the score. 6-0 Drillers. We should say this game is actually at Stockdale. Still first, it's Tybo time. One of the most talented backs in the Valley. Rogers takes it a mile. Look how fast he is. Oh my goodness, 95 yards to the house. 13-zip Drillers. The 2-man show continues. Back to Ty Monterio on the quarterback keeper. It's 15 yards. No one's even near him. Look at him. Whoo! That's a score. And then Monterio again, after a little bit of a celebration. Yeah, get up in the air. Now keep the ball yourself. Okay, plow your way in. It's easy for you. Let's take a look at the final here. Blowout Central, 51-0 BHS. How about some Thursday night lights now? The 3-0 Jayhawks. They're on the road and picking up where they left off. First quarter, reigning FFX Player of the Week, Adam Kopis finds his favorite target. Jackson Santiago, 39 yards and the score. Jayhawks up 7-zip. No little running play. It's Roland Myers on the reverse, 23 yards untouched. Golden Hawks up 13-0. Early second now. It's Kopis to Santiago again. These two. Wow, the connection there. This time it's a 12-yard TD. 19-0 Centennial. Jayhawks stay perfect. They win 47-7. Now, the other game of the night was in Wasco. Last year's darling, the Tigers, taking on our early Cinderella team, Tehachapi. Both squads perfect on the year. Tehachapi comes into this matchup outscoring their opposition 124-33 this season. Warriors strike first. It's Mike Jones capping off a 7-minute drive with that little goal line TD. How about a little passing play? You don't see this all the time, but Jacob Root finds Carson Tywater. That's a 9-yard score. Okay, Wasco battling back just before the half. That's their first touchdown. It's Matthew Dominguez. And then at the end of the game, it's a 7 points separate these two squads. Can Wasco tie it up? No, the interception. Crucial defense there. David Manzo gets picked, and that's it. Tehachapi hangs on. They win it. They improve to 4-0. All right, that's going to do it for your Week 4 installment of FFX. For more high school football coverage, head to kgat.com. And don't forget to tune in to the expanded edition. We're going to have all the highlights from across the county, so much more than you saw tonight. All right, more news coming up next.
FFX is proud to partner with Valley Sports Media. Follow at V Sports Media for exclusive football content throughout the season. FFX is proud to be fitted by Finos. When it comes to quality men's suits in Bakersfield, Finos menswear and tuxedo is all you need.